Hello everyone, my name is Cam and today we're going to start a new playthrough. Well, actually it's a revisited playthrough, but today we're going to start the single player story for Portal 2, being played on a gaming PC with an RTX 4060 graphics card. That means if I go to my video, I can enable laptop power savings in advanced video. I can fiddle with all the settings.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
Here we go.
Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Since there's technically
now,
9 chapters, what I could do is chapters 1 to 8 in their own videos, and then split the final one into 2 parts. Part 1 being the first half of the chapter, and part 2 being the final half.
You have been in suspension
fight.
for 9999999. This courtesy call is to inform you
Anyone
that
in
all
there?
test subjects should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You look, good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind, say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
Now where I think...
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Where I think the Valve games failed is when they tried to connect Half-Life and Portal.
Hey, look, I wasn't going to mention this to
Half-Life
you,
2 and
but
Portal
I'm in
stories
pretty
to
hot water
Half-Life 2
here.
episode 1 and 2.
How you doing down there? You still holding on?
I'm still holding on,
The
buddy.
reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relax...
Oh yeah, I should probably turn on some subtitles just so y'all, those that are deaf, can actually...
Station Centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on! It's...
Why are they not visible? I clearly turned them on.
a bit tricky! And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
I don't know.
Alright, see, no, I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our stories straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, Tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think
yeah, the
this
portal
is a docking
gun.
station. Get ready.
I still need to buy Portal 1 on Steam and do a YouTube playthrough on that, even though it's probably going to be just a 2-hour playthrough.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes.
Because that's what Gordon
Don't
Freeman
worry, you'll
does. He
figure
makes
it out.
bullet holes.
Seriously, do hold on this time.
So, it looks like we are back in Aperture.
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that, got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead. Good luck!
Thanks,
Hello,
Willie.
and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2,
For the most
1.
part, we're following the Portal 1 testing track. Oh, and Chell got a new appearance. If I go here, yeah, new attire for Chell, compared to whatever she was wearing in Portal 1, but I haven't played Portal 1 in a while.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
Oh yeah, and the loading screens. I thought they were bad in the other games, but here I don't know how long they take, but they're not very fun.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Oh yeah, this puzzle was very different in Portal 1. You had to wait for a portal to go to the right spot, put a box and a button, and that was that puzzle. Now you just press 3 buttons, and there we go, the puzzle is solved.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Unfortunately, this game takes place God knows how long after Half-Life 2 and that, because the Borealis is
The
mentioned.
Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient
Because the
cloud, or
Borealis
other
is
governing
mentioned in
body that
Half-Life
either
2
refuses
Episode 2,
or is incapable
which, if we were
of
looking at this from a canonical
Hey,
experience,
you made it.
this game would
There should
clearly
be
have.
a portal device on that podium over there.
Where are you, Wheatley?
I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look? Oh!
Anyway, in the main, if we were looking at this from a timeline wise, this game would very clearly take place after Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and before Episode 2.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. Alright?
Now,
Brilliant.
in this game, I'm going to actually do a Dandy's World character perspective. I want this one to go for.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured
Uh,
that all
might have
lethal
this
military
one be,
androids have been taught to read and provided with one
Teagan's
copy of the laws of
perspective.
robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a
Wheatley's
lethal
glisten,
military
so,
android
yeah.
has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
These are some long chapters, and the loading screens don't help. But I'm playing this on a 4060, so this game is going to load very, very quickly, so yeah. been a while since I also touched portals,
This
so...
next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
There we go, puzzle solved as soon as possible. Now, how long have I been recording this footage? 10 minutes?
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Now, if we go up here... we're able to see this. And then we have the elevator. This is how we get from place to place in the early game of Portal 2. You know, where we go down, Aperture Labs is supposed to up like we do later on in the story, but at the moment... yeah. Now, this is going to be a Henry and Teagan experience, basically where Teagan is having to work with Henry, and Henry is just
or other objects
uninterested.
from space. Please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Right. Okay. So we're at test chamber 5. How the fuck does this puzzle work? Okay, so that's that bit done. There we go. That's how the puzzle's solved. Now, because this is a Valve game, playing at higher frame rates can cause a few things to break, but I'm not too sure on that.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Yeah, considering Aperture looks destroyed, I'm gonna assume this game took place right after the Citadel blew up in Half-Life 2 Episode 1, so... I actually need to really revisit Half-Life 2 and try and cut down how many recordings of uploads of that game I had, so...
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Oh! What a save! Coming from me, who's not played Portal in a while.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Right, so blocks over there. I should also really do a revisited Doom 3 playthrough of the BFG edition. Yes, it lasted within the 10-episode structure. However, getting it to record on Game Bar was an absolute bitch, so I'm gonna instead restart that playthrough on OBS, so yeah. Expect a Doom 3 revisit at some point. PCSX2 games will mostly be played on my laptop for playthroughs like hit and run and that, so yeah.
Good work getting this far, future star. That said,
I
if you
speed
are
ran.
simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Now that is blatantly racist to the ghouls in Fallout games. Those guys, I feel sorry for them, man. What, you expecting Fallout gameplay on the channel? I might do that for Fallout 4, but we'll see.
All safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey! Aye, aye! I'm up here! Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave.
Yes.
Okay, listen, let me
How's my friend Thomas doing? He's away.
lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here. So get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch me! Ow! Ow, I am not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? All right, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. And off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually.
Yep.
Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
I'll be coming back to save you later. But yeah. This is a Teagan and Henry perspective, and this is also technically Teagan's dimensional displacement, so this is where things get interesting, so...
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us, if she's, awake.
I know. So yeah.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now, so that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it?
Gordon would never...
Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous. Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
That's a bottomless chasm.
This is the main breaker room. Let's go in. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else.
There's a lot of
obviously
unskippable
gotta look at everything
dialogue
else
in this
to
game,
find
and I
escape
think
pod.
it gets...
But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape
old.
pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing. All right, but don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other
But yeah.
things, but don't. You
The
understand.
restart playthroughs I
Can you
dub
see it
as
anywhere?
dimensional
Can't see it anywhere.
displacement.
Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's, God. He's quoting God.
Why?
Oh, look at that. It's turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay, no, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Uh-oh.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. A. A. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. We've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered
Oh
me.
yeah, and Henry
did
doesn't
what?
come into the story until chapter 2, so technically this is...
No.
This chapter is more to introduce Teagan and her dimensional displacement.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. but I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Damn it. Okay, now we're in a loading screen with lasers. So I think this might be the beginning of chapter 2 or something? No, we got a cutscene, of course.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Basically Portal 1, but I have no way of
There
recording.
it is. Hold on. There. Good. You have the dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me. But the important thing is you're back, with me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
So there we go. That's how this whole story kicked off. Teagan woke up GLaDOS and everything went to hell. Now we're at chapter 2 where I'm going to make a brand new saved game because the last time I saved the game was October 28th. So let's create a brand new saved game. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Portal 2. I will see you in the next one for when we actually continue into chapter 2 proper. See you then.